Terrifying discoveries found in unexpected places. All right, how are you, friends? Welcome to Arvin Polo Television. In our world, there are many things just waiting to be discovered. That's why in this video, that's what we're going to talk about. Here, let's take a look at the terrifying discoveries that people have found or uncovered. There's nothing in the large lines on the ground that can really prove that aliens exist, up to the claims that these are the missing body parts of the monster. So let's get started. If I tell you that alien lights have been discovered, you might say that it's just fake. This came from a report by the American Journal of Modern Physics. In 2016, scientists discovered amazing things using their newly made telescope. They discovered extraterrestrial entities, and it looked like a pink light. And it is also said that these came from aliens. Aside from that, these can't be seen with the naked eye, because only the convex lens of Galileo's telescope can see them. The lights supposedly move in a strange way as if they're watching. They say this can only be seen at night in Tampa Bay, Florida. And the scientist behind this discovery is Dr. Santilli. The telescope he used can see antimatter galaxies, antimatter asteroids, and antimatter cosmic rays. But the most amazing thing he saw and discovered was the pink light coming from what are said to be aliens. White Moa Birdfoot. In 1987, archaeologists went on an expedition to the Cave War's Owen Cave in New Zealand. While they were exploring the cave, they saw something terrifying. It is said that what they discovered were the feet of a dinosaur. They were in good condition because they still had skin and claws. And because they were in such good condition, scientists thought that it had just recently died. But when they examined it, they found out that it actually died 3,300 years ago. No one knows how the mummified foot of this moa bird ended up in the cave. And for your information, the moa bird is the most well-known large bird in the whole world. The question here is who mummified the bird's foot and how it was removed from the bird. Bella in the White Elm. This happened in England on April 18th, 1942. There were 4 young people playing in the woods when they came across a large and leafy elm tree. They thought that place was good for finding a bird's nest. And there, they tried to enter and climb it, and that's where they discovered a skull. At first, they thought it was just an animal's skull. But when they saw the hair and the teeth, they realized it was from a human. And here they immediately reported it to the police. The tree was cut down, and inside the tree, they discovered the shoes, a gold wedding ring, and her clothes. And the forensics found out that the skeleton they discovered belonged to a woman, and it had been here for 18 months. Unfortunately, no one knows who this woman is, until someone mysteriously wrote on the wall by the elm in 1944. It said, because of this, they searched again for Bella's true identity, and the mysterious writing on the wall was erased by the police, but it kept coming back again and again. And even now, if you go to this place, you can still see the writing on the wall that says who put Bella in the white tree. Nazca lines. The Nazca lines are one of the great mysteries of our world. You can find these in Peru, and the first ones to see them were aircraft in the 1920s to 1930s. Now, through modern satellites, we can see them more clearly. As you can see, there are many large geometric lines that resemble animals, plants, and others. The pre-Incan Nazca culture made these 2,000 years ago. They made these by removing the top layer of pebbles to reveal the brighter color underneath. These were made with numerous designs that can only be seen from above. The big question is, how did they do this without seeing the result? This has resulted in many speculations that these might be related to aliens. Most people say that this is like a communication device for the Nazca to talk to aliens. But how did they really draw these extremely long lines without being able to see them? Many probably think they got help from beings from other planets. Barents Sea Crater. In March 2016, most scientists in Norway discovered something amazing. It's a huge crater in the Barents Sea in the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda is said to be the most dangerous place in the world. Thousands of airplanes, ships, and boats have disappeared in this area. There have been many speculations about the Bermuda Triangle for years. No one can say why everyone who goes to this place disappears. But scientists in Norway have come up with an idea about why this place is like this. They said that the large crater in the Barents Sea was caused by explosions of natural gases there. Its explosion is dangerous for vehicles. It could create a huge wave of water that can capsize ships and boats. It's also possible that the waves here are so high that they can hit airplanes, causing them to crash into the sea. Igor Yelts, a scientist from Russia, also supported this theory. The supposed cause of Bermuda Triangle explosions is methane gas, as the area's bottom is thought to hold large amounts of it. And for them, this is the reason why many disappear in Bermuda. Protean skies. In 2015, some skiers discovered something terrifying in the Italian Alps. They found Gregorio Barents, a skier. At first glance, they thought Gregorio was just lost in the mountains, but they realized that he was just preserved. It is said that Gregorio was buried in the snow 35 years ago, and because of this, the police immediately took Gregorio's body. But how was he discovered? The reason is, at that time it was a bit warm, so the ice melted. However, Gregorio's passport was also found inside his pants, so it was easy to identify who he was. Man of Sligo. In 2014, the island of Sligo was hit by a strong storm. At that time, the 150-year-old tree was knocked down by the storm. And when it fell, that's when they found the skeleton of a young boy. This is said to be around 17 years old. And the reason he died was also because of people. And they also discovered that this boy lived during the medieval period from 1030 AD to 2000 AD. It's obvious he had many injuries because you can see them in his bones. And because he lived a long time ago, many people don't really know what happened to him. But it's really creepy because it took almost 2,000 years and a strong storm before his body was found. And the last in our discussion is the Bosnian spears. In March 2015, this large stone sphere was discovered in Bosnia. At first, people thought it was man-made, but now many are debating about it. Was it really made by humans, or is it just natural? It grows up to 5 feet long and weighs around 30 tons. And it can truly be said that this is the largest rock in Europe. And the natural sedimentation seen around the rock is said to be hundreds or even thousands of years old. But who really made this? If it was made by humans, how could they have done it 1,000 years ago? And even up to now, even with all our modern technology, we still can't make something like this. That's why some people say that aliens made this again.